Hello, and I am here to help you to find your customers online so you don't have to keep chasing them and finding out, oh, I can't find them. That's the number one question that I get. And today I'm going to show you 3 ways that you're going to be able to find them online. So we're going to find out how we can find our customers online and stop having to chase them. Hello, I'm Charlene Tessier. I'm the founder of Strength and Numbers, and I help entrepreneurs to use live streaming and video to find their fans online and fill their workshop courses and virtual events. Now, the question that I'm always asked the most, especially because I do run a solely online business, there's no brick and mortar, it's not offline at all, it's completely 100% online, is how do I find my customers online? And this was the question I had for a very long time, for years actually. Because I started out with an offline business and I really relied on my physical presence, being at events, my personality coming out, and people just loved being with me, and I was able to get a lot of referrals that way. But being online just wasn't the case. I couldn't really replicate that in the same way. And so I wanted to know, how do I find them online? And I'm going to show you today how you can find them. Now, the internet is big. It's a bit of a catch-22, right? It's like, wow, let's go onto the internet. There's so many people there. There's so many customers there. And yet, how do they find me? Just because there's so many customers here, they are out there, in the ethers, and you're wondering how to sort of save time in order to find them. And I'm going to show you how 3 ways you can use either live streaming or even recorded videos so that you can reach thousands of new customers right away. The first way is to start building out your own following on your homepage. Now, you can do this on any form of social media platform, but a lot of people, for example, on Facebook, use their personal page to have it just private for very private circles of friends, which you can set up to have very private circles of friends. But all the things surrounding your business, providing any kind of value, content, videos, should all be done publicly because you want to reach as many people as possible. And so when you're posting up your videos, post it to your personal page. You will get many more shares and views, and the algorithm actually prefers that. And that is also included for LinkedIn. I know you have company pages, business pages. Those generally don't perform as well as your personal page. And so putting up your video on your personal page will automatically start getting the most amount of leverage. So always make sure that your page is your personal home feed, not your business, not your company page, not inside your group. You can, of course, post to those, but always post to your personal page and make sure that it's set up to be public, which means it's even on the web. So when people search me on Google, they usually first thing they find is my personal LinkedIn page, and they'll start seeing my feed. The next thing you want to do is show up regularly for them on the same day and the same time in a very consistent basis, and provide value. Give really high quality content and value to your audience so that they know when you show up, you're going to provide them something of value. The second thing you can do is you can bring guests on into your videos or live streams like I have done. And as soon as you bring a guest, what happens? You instantly reach 2 times as many people. And more importantly, you reach people that you might not normally reach because the guest is going to promote themselves in their channels as well. So you automatically reach into an audience that you wouldn't maybe normally get access to if you just asked, oh, can I stream into your audience? They may say no. But if you bring them in as a guest, they'll probably post it everywhere, right? In their audience, in their groups, to their email list, because they want to show their audience that they're also providing value for them. The third one is kind of obvious as well, is that if you can bring in guests into your live streams and videos, why not be a guest on as many other people's as you can as well? Podcasts, virtual events, live streams, YouTube streams. Those are all great ways to get exposure. And it's many people are always looking for guests, and not only once, they bring them back from time and time again so that you can start building a relationship with that partner as well as with that audience. Because just going in once, it's just a single touch point and it takes time. But if you have a relationship built with that partner and their audience sees you as a trusted person because they keep bringing you back, so that you must have trust, they must like you, they must enjoy having you, then they will also just sort of transfer that trust over to you. And that actually shortens the timeline it takes to get them into your world. Now, you have to remember, though, when you're going to be guesting, whether you're going on to somebody else's event or are bringing in one, is you need to look at the audiences. You have a very particular audience base, and you want them, the person that you're bringing, the guest, to have a similar, not identical, but similar audience. So they don't need to have the same business at all. In fact, they shouldn't have the same business at all, because you want to provide value to the audience. So you want to provide supporting services and partners that would complement what you do. So an example for me is that I teach a lot around online marketing funnels, LinkedIn marketing strategies, online marketing strategies. One of the things I don't talk too much about is how to do story really well, right? Story works amazing in all kinds of forms of content, but that's not my true expertise. And so getting a guest who has an audience who wants to learn about story is a very good match for my audience, because they probably want to use story to engage their audience. And so you'll be seeing, when you're bringing your guest in, you always want to ask before you bring them in, what kind of audience do they have? And if it's a really good match, then you'll see a really good return in terms of people picking up that free gift that you're going to probably offer. So those are the three ways that you're going to be able to expand your reach online, find your customers in a very strategic and targeted way, because you're not sort of just posting out into the ethers. You are targeting other entrepreneurs and their audience who is a match to yours, and therefore shortcutting the time it takes to find your audience. And the first way is to build out your own following, because it's always really good to have that. The second way is to bring on guests so that you can expand your reach at least twice as far, sometimes further, depending how many more guests you can bring. And the third way is to be a guest in many different places, and be a guest again and again to the same partner, if it's, especially if it's a really good match. If you are thinking about learning more about how to build your business online, how to find your customers online, I have a free and private community. It is not on Facebook or LinkedIn. It's a safe place for entrepreneurs to share their experiences, things that they're learning. And I share content there 5 days a week to help you build your online business. I would love to have you there. So check it out in the bottom link below. You can come and join my free community. Till then, I will see you all next time.